Hello everybody, I am making these videos and I'm not going to show my face. I want to highlight a problem which I consider as a very common problem. It's a world illness in which people feel unloved, people feel useless, and people just don't feel like they belong anywhere. I myself come from a time and a family which is very difficult family. My parents are divorced and my dad was an alcoholic who beat up my mom, and my mom had her own problems. Of course she's not psycho, that's not what I mean. So here you have separated family, mother's side and a father's side. And there you have a child which loves both parents the same. Of course mom is a mom. You never change your mom. So here you have the child in the middle of two separated sides, mother and a father. You love them both the same way. Now which side do you choose? You can't choose between your parents because you love them. Even though your dad was who he was, you still love your dad because it's your father, you're a child of them. And if you're a genuine and very loving and caring person, it's very difficult for you to choose the side. So of course as a child you don't understand many things, but you choose the side that is better for you, where you feel better. So here I was in the middle. My mom was the victim, but very difficult personality, very stubborn personality. And there's my dad, very brutal kind of a person. And his mom was my granny, of course, a very loving person. So I chose her. I was with her in the weekends, and that hurt my mom that I actually chose that side. But I never chose that side because I was always on my mom's side. All the problems I had in childhood, all the stuff that were happening, my mom being crying in front of me, my dad shouting and stuff like that, all left the scars. You all have memories from all these things happening, and you will always know what happened, and it left it inside of you. It planted its seed, and you just know that, for example, I'm afraid when people start shouting at me, I get shocked. I feel like very hurt when somebody raises the voice at me, and it feels very bad. So here I am in the middle, choosing the sides, which probably doesn't even mean anything, but always okay. Never mind. So grew up around 20, not showing my face. It's not because I'm ashamed, it's because I don't want to be like showing my face right now, because I kind of feel this thing is not going to work out and people are going to be laughing at me, so at least I will save my identity for a while. It's like, how to explain this? I will say it this way. I suffered eating disorder. I will prove it, I will show it to you. You might not see anything anymore, but I suffered with the mental problems which I was harming myself. Eating disorder is harming myself. I hated myself, and I never felt like I appreciated myself. I never felt like I deserved what I had. So here I was, not believing in myself, and this was the problem. Unless I started believing myself, I never had anything. One day I realized I cannot do this anymore. I have to get up. I have to swim back up. I have to prove myself that I am the strongest and no one can bring me down. I had to prove I can achieve what I want to achieve. And just because I decided I have the power inside of me to get back up, things changed for me. And people, you have no clue how life can get beautiful, even though if you're in the bottom of the furthest bottom of the dark, there is always a light looking out for you. If you lose someone, for example boyfriend or a girlfriend, you fall in something so called depression, when you feel like you lost everything and your life has no meaning, sense, nothing. Nobody understands you, but everybody does understand you. Sometimes you become a crying wolf and you try to do anything to get attention of the people, to help you. Or sometimes it just doesn't work for you anymore. I can tell you it does work. I helped my friend to get from depressions back up. I helped myself, which is the most difficult thing. Help yourself. It's always more difficult than help others. And I managed to help myself. I realized there is a problem, which is the most important thing. And it's also a difficult thing to actually tell yourself there is a problem. And I did accept the problem and accepted the challenge. And I did got up. Of course, there is so much things I need to change. There are so many things I'm trying to bring back up. But now I want to help others and I want to show them everything is possible. For example, I started to think positively. I believed I can achieve things. Next day after I decided I can do things, I found out I will be with my mom on Christmas, and that was for me very fantastic because my mom isn't talking to me because people love to gossip. People love to separate others. Just to harm them, they will make up so many gossip. And my mom believed what people said and stopped talking to me, saying things like she doesn't care anymore. And it does hurt a person. But you have to be strong enough to get it through. So I found out I will be with my mom. And it was a fantastic start for me. Trust me, if you believe in yourself, if you believe there is something inside of you, you will always get where you want to get. Even the most difficult goal can be achieved. I have goal myself. I want to become a patron. Patron. I don't know how to pronounce it. Patron. I want to be a volunteer. I want to work with people. I want to prove people life is worth it. I want to show people how to love themselves, and I want to make people feel loved. I want to give love to people. Then I want to start my own charity, my own organization. I want to make it big. And I want to help as many people as I can, because I know I can do it. Because I believe I have a role to fulfill, and I believe I can manage to get up and help others. Of course it will be a very long and difficult journey, but I will achieve it one day. I will surely achieve it one day. I hope I did at least something right here. I hope it made sense what I was saying. I hope it did make sense what I said. So, if you have any questions or you want me to talk about more of, I don't know, my own experience or what you should do, I will be very happy if you leave it in the comment below. Subscribe maybe. But it's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for subscribes, likes. I want to help people, and that's why I'm here. Of course, many of you will ask, what the heck is he trying to do here, or who does he think he is? And I know who I am proud of myself, and I'm here to explain that everything is possible. You just have to go for it. It's like you have to hunt your goals. Please don't judge me. I'm not trying to be a smartass. I'm trying to explain. I shared my own pain, my own dark experience. So please don't judge me. I will try to help as much as I can. Thank you for your attention for a bit. I hope it wasn't a waste of a time for you.